Staff development is an important feature of what we do, and improving what type of staff development and the quality of that staff development is extremely important for us if our ultimate goal is to improve classroom instruction, which it is.
As educators, we know we have to be lifelong learners. The students that we taught 10 years ago are not the same students that we're teaching today. And certainly as we look at the student walks into our classroom today and meeting that student where they are, remaining relevant and able to engage students. So I think when we collaborate and share best practices, I'm learning from my colleague and my colleagues learning from me, and the dialogue we're able to generate off that really is modeling the kind of learning environment we want for our students, where our students are contributing to the learning of others, and that's really certainly valuable for our own staff to be contributing to the learning of others.
Yeah, our best practices session that we had was truly a way in which I believe we can showcase our talent, our local talent. We have experts in our classrooms at every level. All of those teachers have a special way of reaching students.
Well, in Beaufort County, what we wanted to do with Best Practices Day was really give an opportunity for our own staff, who has received a considerable amount of training and area experts outside the district for several years. Really felt like this was an opportunity where it really took advantage of the talent that we had in our school district.
The effective communication piece is huge. If they don't understand what I'm saying or where I'm coming from, then no learning at all will occur.
Somebody tell me one of the things they saw in their house.
At Best Practices Day, I learned valuable material like your students need to know that you want to talk with them. You need to know how to communicate, how to listen. And Charisma and her team really did a great job of providing me with the skills that I needed to be able to do that with them.
I think the approach of Best Practices Day for the teachers was so effective because it gave us the opportunity to come together and learn from one another. It's different when you go in and you have to take a training and you feel forced to do it, but we all went there. People were able to choose what classes they wanted to attend, and I think when people saw effective communication, I had a lot of people who said, I'm so afraid to speak in front of groups, and I said, well, this is the perfect class. So I think it was effective because there was choice. People had choices on what they wanted to learn, and I think everyone developed as an educator.
We have so many gifted people, so many different ways of looking at things, and sometimes you learn best that way when someone's right there with you, right in the district. You can bounce ideas off with the internet and emails, and I think teachers buy into more what they're doing and want to do more when they think they feel like they have something worth to share. My approach to science teaching is kind of inquiring and engaging the students. The experiential approach. I've been spiraling animals, vertebrates all year, and plants, and when we did a benchmark test in February, 100% of my students passed, and that gives me an indication if they're ready for the pass test. So I feel like this has been really beneficial for the kids.
It's more than just like watching a presentation, and just like and then you get to like do hands-on experience.
It's have the kids put their hands on the materials, because I don't believe in just standing here and lecturing. I do believe that kids learn best by doing, and I introduce something, but then we put our hands on it. We either go outside, we bring materials in, we do labs, so I believe in experiential learning. What's great about it is you can see the aha moment when they're actually looking at something. For example, right now we're studying plants. I have kids coming in constantly and telling me, I pulled the flower and I dissected it for my mother and told her all the parts. So, you know, that's really science coming alive for them in real life. Approaching development on a peer-to-peer level allows us to be teachers and learners at the same time. I can teach my teacher that I mentor because of my experience and the successes and downfalls that I've had. By the same token, I can learn from another teacher.
It actually puts the spotlight where it should be, on our classroom teachers. It shows other teachers in our district what they can do to teach our student population, what works best here.
Professional development is important for educators because there's always room for improvement.
After 37 years, I really feel that everyone should be a lifelong learner. Teachers especially, because everything changes, technology changes, and you have to keep learning to be better. If you cannot go in to a day of school and say I did my best, then I shouldn't be teaching, and that's how I look at it.